Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Page number 234 and 235. If the karma kanda, jnana kanda were contradictory to each other, each mutual accommodation would not have been there. The idea was and has always been to progress from karma to jnana kanda. If you do the karma as an offering to God, that itself is the key for the opening of the gates of the jnana, says the Bhagavad Gita. The basis for this statement is in the first of the 10 Upanishads, Ishavasya. Even if you do Veda karma for hundreds of years, it will not bind you as long as you do this with the clarity that all your actions are only humble offerings in God's Sannidhi. So, it is wrong to think that all Upanishads are anti-karma. Karma, as I said earlier, is also not to the end in itself. For the welfare of family, clan, society, and so on, if you do the Devata Upasana, that is also not be all and end all. You have to come to this understanding that to me, no world, no Devata, nobody else, but Sarvam Brahmamayam Jagat. When you come to this understanding, Vedam will also disappear, says the Veda. What is Veda? It is the law of the God. That law has to be obeyed by all people who are citizens of the world, but a jnani has physically, mentally, morally, essentially and intrinsically has reached a stage of non-differentiation with the eternal truth. He does not have to be repeatedly referred to the law as laid by the God. For him, Veda is no more Veda. The irony is that for us too, the Vedam is not sacrosanct. But for the further irony is that we do not even know the meaning of this jnana or how it smells this even. If we never get to know the Karma Kanda is a vehicle for carrying us to the Paravidya of Upanishads, then Veda of Karma Kanda becomes something like a history and geography only. Another Aparavidya, like pure science and applied science, Veda will become applied Veda for all practical purpose. A person who uses Veda for temporary advantages is like an animal, says the Upanishad. When Jnani identifies himself with the source of all creations, then he has become one with all Devatas too. Even before he became a Jnani, even when he was a devotee of the Devata, the undercurrent of his mind was always that Devata is not different from the Atma in him and everybody else. Actually, a Jnani will never think that he is a very different from others, and so he will never have the pride that he is a Jnani. So nobody is the Ajnani in his eyes because he follows the advice Drishtam Jnana Mayam Krutva Paschata Brahma Mayam Jagat. That is in Tamil, பார்வையை புனிதமாக்கிக் கொண்டு பார்ப்பது அனைத்தும் இறைவன் என்று தெரிந்து கொள். To say in English, having sanctified your vision, better know yourself that all that it is seen is the same God. The converse is also true, that no one is a jnani in the eyes of a ajnani. There is another aspect of this issue. The one who prays to the gods or a devata, thinking that devata or a deity to be completely different from himself, is like an animal for the devatas, says Brihadaranyaka Upanishad. The word animal in Sanskrit is pasu. Pasu is also a cow. He is not just an animal, but a very useful animal, like a milch cow. It has some in-depth meaning. He is like an animal, not only because, though being a human with a thinking brain, he is not using his sixth sense. There is some more logic. Let me tell you the inner meaning of it. Why do we take care of the cow? So that it may give us the milk. For that reason, we look after it, feed it with grass, oil cakes, cotton seeds, and so on. Similarly, we give ahuti in the homam so that devatas, in turn, they take care of us with rains, favorable weather, and various other benefits. Though through this, devas are superior to human beings, they are also not recipients of the total jnana. Their happiness is also limited. They cannot even get a fraction of the Brahmandam or Atmanandam that a human being attains to when he becomes a jnani. Actually, if you remain a ajnani, you become the favorite of the devas. Devatanam priyaha brashtavyaha. We will still analyze the comparative merits and demerits of being a sacred cow of the devatas further. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om. Rama 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 Rama.